Morning, Matt. Lots of lovely hearts. Thank you. Love all the love hearts. Who we got on if you want to say hello? So I can say hello. Jennifer. Morning, Jennifer. Morning, Matt. Morning, Matt. Love all the love hearts. Morning, Luke. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Good morning. Raining in Durham. Oh, no. No, it's a lovely day here in Aylesbury. Lovely day. Nice, bright, sunny day. So let's hope it stays that way. You can never tell with this weather, can you? Me and my mum are going to the Blenheim Flower Show tomorrow, and the weather's a bit dodgy. It was really nice when I looked last week. It said sunny all day, and then during the week it's sort of clouding over a bit more. But hopefully it'll rain in the morning when we go and have a look around the house, and then in the afternoon, well, I think about 11 o'clock it finishes the tour on the house. We go to, there's like a small flower show there as well. So yeah, should be good. Little day out, little mummy's day present. So if I get a chance, I'll do a little live tomorrow and I'll show you what's there. See what's going on. What else have we got? Who else have we got? Christina, morning, or Christine, sorry. I've got my glasses on. I can just about see the words on the bottom of my little phone. Linda, morning, Linda. Who else have we got? Say hello if you're there. Good morning, Linda. Who else have we got? Well, today, as I say, I'm going to do just basically, it's all stuff I've foraged from down the Bridle Path near where I live. Morning, Yvette. Oh, afternoon, say evening rather, isn't it, Yvette? Yeah, Yvette's in Australia. Teresa Lynch, morning. Who else have we got? Yeah, so Caroline, morning, Caroline. So basically, I thought it'd be nice to do a candle arrangement. We haven't done one of those probably since Christmas, so it'd be quite nice. I've got this lovely pot. Look at this lovely pot I got this in one of the local Oxfam or charity shops the other day. I thought it was really nice. A bit sort of 60s, I suppose, but it's a really lovely, beautiful teal blue colour. Anyway, we're going to use that today. Morning, Geraldine. Morning, Tracy. Morning, Isabel. Lots of people watching now. So yes, I thought it might be quite nice to do a candle arrangement today. And everything I've got here today, I'll show you what I've got here, is all foraged from where I live. So we've got like some wheat which fell down. I assume the rabbits have been at it. I've got some other types. I think this might be barley. Lots of things growing in the fields here near where I live. Lots of different grasses. So all of these are just growing on the bridle path. This one is the cow parsley, but obviously it's gone to seed now. So again, but it looks nice. It's a different texture. So that's quite nice to use. This is Hawthorne, I think. I'm not sure because there is some big thorns on it, so that's why I'm assuming it's Hawthorne. I don't really know, but it might even be. Or it might be. It looks like a sort of oak leaf as well. I'm not quite sure what it is, but anyway, loads of that growing in the alleyway. I've got some big ivy leaves which I took. I've got just some ordinary ivy leaves. I've got a little bit of elderflower. Don't know how long this will last, but we'll test it today. And I cut it really short and put it in the base of the candle, so hopefully it'll last a while. If not, what I'll do is I'll take it out and put some roses in or something at a later stage. But this is just to show you all of these things here are free. I haven't paid for any of these things. They're all foraged from where I live. Again, some other different types of grasses. Lots of different types of grasses. I love grasses. So lots of different types of grasses. And there was even some, these are vines. There's even some wild grapes growing. So all of these are lovely, different, beautiful textures to use in your arrangements. And all of this, as I say, I just scavenged about 5 minutes before we started. And what else I found? Some poppies in the fields. So we'll put those in. Again, these won't last very long. Morning, Sue. I've been down the bridle path, Sue. I've been scavenging all these lovely things. These poppies won't last. They probably only last a day or two because I've cut them now. They last a bit longer in the fields, but we'll put them in and see what happens. So I've got poppies. I've got a few wild grapes, I suppose you call them. Elderflower, hawthorn, ivies, cow parsley, seed heads, and lots of different grasses. Okay, so they're what we're going to use. Alright, so let's put that there. I've got my pot. This is the set I was saying earlier. This is my pot I got from the Oxfam shop. Morning, Mum. And I thought it was really pretty. I really love it. I've got 3/4 of a block of Oasis, 2/3 pushed down into the bottom, and the other quarter just sliced down the middle and pushed down the sides. And to be quite honest, you probably don't even need any pot tape on that because it's nice and solid. All right, so we're going to put our candle. This is just a normal church candle. This one is actually a used one from my house, but you'll get the effect anyway. So when you attach candles, just put the candle in and make a little dent for the shape of the candle on the top, and then just cut some of it out. It's probably best with a knife, but I can't actually find my knife. So we'll just scrape it out. You can scrape it out with a spoon as well. Again, I don't have one to hand, but you can do it with your scissors. So just scrape that out a little bit, just to give it a bit of leverage. Just go all the way around. Scrape that out. Alright, so you've got about an inch, inch and a half downwards. So that's enough just to secure your candle. Push it down securely, and then we will take that in. Obviously you don't want your candle falling out because they can be dangerous, especially when they're light. Morning, Rosemary. Morning, Mum. Who else have we got? Anybody else there I've missed? If I've missed you, I'll say hello later. So this is pot tape, normal pot tape. And the way I do it, make sure the sides of your cards are nice and dry. Don't know how it's going to stick to this shiny surface. Sometimes with shiny surfaces they're harder to stick to. But we'll give it anyway. So nice clean piece of Oasis, and then I usually go around at an angle. So sellotape it here, go around the bottom of the back of the candle, so you're sticking it to the candle, and go down the other side, and then stick here. Put it nice and tight. So we've gone from one side right the way around the other side, and then turn it round and do the same the other way. So you're getting like a crisscross effect around the candle. So again on that side, just going around the candle, hold the candle as you do it, and to the side. So you're getting a nice, make sure that's sticking to the side. So you've got like a, I'll hold it up so you can see both sides. All the water's coming out. See? There we go. So we'll do some more of those. Just do a bit more around the candle. Morning, Maureen. Morning, Annette. Morning, Susan. So, lost the bottom of the end of my morning. I've actually got my garage door open today. I'm going to do a few more around actually, just to secure it, because there was a few flies in here earlier and I can't abide flies. They came in obviously earlier when I had the door open, and they drive me mad, so I couldn't stand them flying around. So you just stick into the side of the candle, going around the edge, pulling it tight. So we've got 4 lots there. Can you see that? So 4 lots around, so it's nice and secure, and your candle's not going to go anywhere. But if you're not sure, and just for safety, I always do put another bit around the candle as well. There's nothing worse than your candle falling out after you've made it. So just put a bit more around just to secure it. You can just go over one of your pieces of tape. So that's really secure now. Okay, not quite straight, but there we go. Alright. Morning, Mile. Is that how you pronounce your name? Or is it Melee? From Brisbane. Oh, evening. Yes. Right, so I think what we'll do is I'm going to do like an elongated shape, so it's a bit like a diamond shape. So just, you've got to get your 4 points first, and maybe we'll do those with the ivy. So do 2 on either side, just to get your points nice, sharp, cut diagonally on your greenery. So you might have to push it down a little bit and make sure it goes underneath where your candle is. So that will be your length. Okay, and then go to the side, around the sides, and then you want 2 slightly shorter ones on the sides. So we use the same type of foliage. So you've got 2 smaller pieces now. Again, nice diagonal cut. And you're going in to the sides. Alright, so now you've got your diamond shape. You've got 2 smallers on the inside and 2 slightly longer on the outside. And then you want to fill in those pieces as well. So a bit more ivy. Just fill in, and with these ones you don't want to come outside of your line. So your first 2 points, your corners, are your points. So the one on the inside needs to come in line with it. So don't go out further with this middle one between east and west, say. So the one in the middle needs to not to be longer than the other 2. And again on the other side. One more piece of ivy I have. Lucky. Didn't really pick a lot of ivy, because I use it all the time. I suppose I wanted different things today. So then you've got your diamond shape, and that's your basis for the bottom of your pot. All right. So you've got 2 longer ones on the edge and 2 slightly shorter ones inside, and the ones in the middle won't be longer than your, say, east and west. The one in the middle will be shorter. Then we're going to do a few more layers up. So we'll do the next layer up. You can use a bit more ivy if you've got it. Move it round. And I'm going to use some of these big ivy leaves I've got as well. These are nice to put around the edge. And these are like variegated. Well, these are new leaves actually, these ones, so they're quite soft. That's the only thing with new leaves. Look at that beautiful one. Look at that. Gorgeous. So I put a few of these around the edge. Quite close to the edge. Obviously you have to feel where you put your candle, so try and get the stem to go down the side of the candle or below the candle if you can. Otherwise it might not stay there very long. A few more of these. And cut them a bit shorter. Where you're pushing them. So if you sort of feed it in and then push it down with your finger as you go. So get this up to it. So that's another layer. Slightly sending hugs from Romania. Very nice. Thank you. Right, so that's a little bit of greenery. That'd be quite nice to use some of this. This is don't know how long this is going to last, but it's lovely. It's like a vine. So we'll use a few of those. We'll put those in on the longer sides. So one on either side. The nice fine shaped leaves, and again another shade of green. So I love shades of green. So again, it's just giving a different texture. Then I think we'll use a bit of this. I think it's Hawthorne, or it's just like it might be like an oak. I'm not sure. But I say all these things grow wild where I live. In the Bridle Path. Poor little doggy didn't get a walk with me this morning as I was doing this. She would have been eating half of it or get them away so she can have a walk later. So just a few of these dotted around the top. Be careful with some of these because if you get them, some of them have little thorns in them, so just be wary. And obviously probably should wear gloves really if you're picking things that you've not used before, but I think I've used all of these at some stage in arrangement, so I'm not too worried because I've done it before. But if you pick up anything, see like this one, it has like a big thorn on it, so you have to be careful. Sometimes, I don't know if it's old growth or new growth where you get thorns. Right, so again, looking at your shape, keep your longer ones to the side. Move it round as you go. On this side as well. But you can see even just those different leaves give it such a lot of different texture. You see? I've got my lovely textured pot at the bottom as well, my candle in the middle. I can feel the thorns on these, so just make sure you've got nothing sharp. Don't stab yourself. Just move it around, see if you've got any little holes anywhere. Keep feeling the little thorns on this one, so make sure you get rid of them all. Just move it around. You can see another little hole that side. Quite a nice filler, this one. So always use ivy if you're not sure, because that's another very good filler. Okay, so you can see there you've got your length. Morning, Jean. Who else have we got? Have I missed anyone? Oh, have I touched? Morning, everyone. I haven't said your name. I will say hello later. I think we need a bit more. Just a little bit more green on that side. Just keep turning it around and see if you can see any holes anywhere. Just going to put a little bit there as well. Just filling in the sides. Just keep turning it around till you're happy that you've got a reasonable amount of foliage. Obviously we're going to put some more dried bits in as well. So I think what we'll do now is we'll use our elderflower, and this is what we're going to use as our sort of focal flowers, and we're going to cut them really short, get rid of all the leaves, just the flower, and we're just going to have 3 of these around the edge. So 1, 2, 3. I like 3s. So it's going to have 3 of these, I think. As I say, I'm not sure how long these are going to last, so you can, leave it a couple of days if they're looking a bit wilted. I think as long as you give it a good drink and they're short, they should be all right. I think it's all the leaves and everything take away the energy. But see how beautiful they are. Obviously they make elderflower wine out of these. There we go. So we've got 3 of those all the way around. Yeah, it's looking lovely already. You're right, Jean. So we'll just take those down a little bit because you don't want anything too near your candle, obviously. Let's get rid of the leaves from the elderflower because I don't think they're going to be very good. Get rid of those. Okay. So then we can start just introducing some of the other textures. And this is wheat. I've got some wheat here. I'll put some of those in. And again, this is a nice... Gone a bit short. Okay, so just keep the length. Just keep the length of these first. So do two longer ones towards the ends. Around your two longer ones this end, just to balance it out. You just want to balance it out on both sides. You don't want one side. Well, not in this type of arrangement. Anyway, sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. Obviously, different lengths on different sides. Depends what type of arrangement you're doing. I'll get rid of some of this if it's too much. So just find a hole with your fingers. Feed it through gently. So we've got two longer ones on either side. Okay, just turn it around, have a look, and then we'll put a few more of these around the sides. But again, you don't want to lose your, so these are going to be a lot shorter, these ones, because you don't want to lose the your shape, and obviously you're still after your diamond shape. That's the main thing. So these ones don't want to go outside of your points. So you've always... Oh, it flies back again. It's driving me mad. Yeah, if it's a bit too long, it's going to detract from your shape. And cut it down a little bit. There we are. See the different textures? The wheat is really lovely, isn't it? Right, so use enough of that one. Then maybe we'll put some of this. This is like, these are the seed heads from cow parsley. The cow parsley's gone over now. You know that lovely white flower that you see wild all over the country. So I'm just going to cut loads of pieces of this and put those in. Make sure you don't cut the hogweed though. That's the really big one. That's really dangerous and it gives off a really nasty sap and can put you in hospital. I remember seeing something with a little boy that picked some for his mum and he ended up in hospital. So yes, not good. But this is cow parsley and it's literally, this is just the seed heads that are left now. So let's get rid of all of that. So we're going to put a few of those in. I think we'll leave those for a minute. We'll put those in towards the end. I just want to use these lovely, see these lovely wheat grasses here. And they've got like a really feathery, see the feathery edge? So I'm going to put some of these in. Scissors. And these are nice and floaty. So if you start towards the top, they should sort of float overwards. That one's not on very well. You have to be they're quite delicate stems, so just go in very gently. You don't want to actually break the stem. So just feed the stem down with your other hand. Hold it with one hand and feed it with the other. There we go. That's one. So feed down gently. I like these. These are lovely. They're all feathery. Again, they're a bit delicate though, so just be very careful when you put them in. Best to start at the bottom and feed it down with your hand. They are very delicate, but a lovely texture. I didn't want to not have them. I don't want to go in. Okay. I see the different textures there again. They're very pretty. I'll do a few more on the other side. That one went in better. A short one on the edge. I can feel a little thorn there. This one I didn't get rid of from the Hawthorne. If you hold the greenery back and then just feed it through with your fingers, that's the best way. Yes, I like these. I do like these. They're almost lime green as well in colour. There we go. You see the lovely textures, all those lovely floaty greeny bits. Beautiful. Okay, I think that's enough of those. Then we'll put our cow parsley in. So we're just going to feed those down through any little holes. So just cut lots of lovely little bits. And we're just going to feed those through all the way around. So, see what I'm doing. I moved it too far away. So lots of lovely little seed heads. Just finding lots of holes for these. Arrangement not in shot. I think it is now. Sorry, darling. Sorry, yes. I forget sometimes. You see it now? So these are nice. They're a bit like, I suppose, like bits of gyp, really, I suppose. Nice bits of free gyp. What's not better than free? That's alright, Jane. You can always watch it on catch up. It's a good thing about Facebook. You can always watch it later, can't you? Which I think most people in this group do, really. I don't know whether Saturday morning is a bad time for people. It's just that Sunday's just my day. I don't really want to do it on a Sunday morning. Saturday's quite a good day because I have orders to do, so I do this and then I get on with my orders. Morning, Sharon. So you can see all the different beautiful textures. See? Lovely. Right, I'm going to put a few of these were the vines, and they've got little grapes, tiny little grapes on them. So again, we'll put a few of those in. I want to see that texture of the little grape growing. To get rid of the leaf, I don't want those, I just want the little grapes. So we'll have those. So again, on to we'll have those, see those floating down on the side? They're quite nice, aren't they? Oh, there's lots on that one. So we'll have those floating down at the bottom, I think. So we don't want too many leaves. I just want to see the grape. See the grape, little grapevine. We'll have these just hanging from the sides. Can you see those? So lots of different textures. And this is all just greenery. Well, you might not have these little grapevines. I think this is hanging over from someone's garden, I suppose. But don't actually know anyone that grows grapes. But they're all still in the bridle path, so they're free to cut. So lots and lots of different textures. Just what I was thinking, Jane. What was that? I love the green and white and natural look. Yeah, so do I, Jane. So do I. It's you can't beat it. There must be 1,000 shades of green, I'd say. Nature is a very, very beautiful. And we have lots and lots. That was not going to go in. It's too short. Let's use that one. Let's have a little bit there at the top. Yes, there must be 1,000 shades of green, I'd say. But very natural. I didn't think all green would be beautiful, but yeah, I know. A lot of people think that, but I'm going to spoil it now, and I'm going to put some. I'm going to put some poppies in. These won't last 5 minutes probably, but we'll see. I got these. These are growing in between the wheat. I'm just going to put a few poppies in because they are natural colour. So we're going to just put a few, just dot a few around the egg. I don't know how long these will last, as I say, because they're so delicate and so thin, aren't they? But we'll put a few in, just to make it look a real country. Arrangement. Just a few around. Okay. Got about 5 or 6 there. Maybe we'll put one in. That looks like a nice strong one. I'll do one on the other end. Okay. So, morning, Karen. Okay. So that's all the poppies I've got. I've got one more little one, but I don't think he looks very strong, so I won't bother with him. I like the little poppy heads as well. Maybe we'll put those in. Danglies. Yes, I like those. A few little dangly. Few little dangly poppy heads. Very nice. Oh yes, there's one there. See how sweet they are. On this side. Right, so let's get rid of those. And I've just got some very fine grasses. See these beautiful ones? So I'll just dot a few of those around. And they basically can go anywhere. They can just go all the way around. And they have 2 or 3 coming off one stem, which is lovely as well. More into view for you. And these are a bit better because they've got a nice hard stem, so they go in easier, which is better. And they're just going wherever you put them in, so that's nice. So just dot them all the way around. A few on the top as well, if you've got some shorter ones. Slightly different colour, that one. There's so many different types of grasses. Just feed them through the flowers as you go around. Feed them through the leaves. Poppies don't last, you can replace with another red flower. Of course you can, Mum. Yeah, they won't last long. The poppies, I can assure you, they won't last long. But it does make it very natural, and it's all from the countryside. So I probably had to put them in, really, didn't I? They were there. They were saying, "Cut me. I want to go in your vase." Right. A few more of these in. Yeah, it's like the elderflower as well. The elderflower won't last 5 minutes probably. I can see it. It seems like it's sort of droopy already. It might be because I've fed other things through it. I don't know, but we'll give it a good drink. It's too short. But you get the effect. It's these are all free mechanics, all free items. There we go. You see everything? You can carry on adding and adding and adding. Probably don't need to add much more really. I just love all these little, now I've cut them, seems a shame not to use them really, so I think I'll use all these little seed heads. If you do it like this and just let them drop down and then cut them off, then you know they're all going to be sort of the same sort of length. So we'll just dot a few more of these around. Ooh, got funny all these there, looks like the rabbits have been eating that one. Dot them through. Again, these ones are lovely because they're nice hard stems, so they just go in. The candle is handmade by you? No, it's not handmade by me. No, I don't have time to make candles as well, I'm afraid. If only. I did have a go at making some wax candles once. I made a load of, when I first had my website, I did a load of sort of shabby chic ones in teacups, and they were quite popular. But no, I've still got some wax in the cupboard, but I haven't done any for years. No, it's just a purchase one. It's a purchase one. Well, it's one I had actually in the house, so again, didn't go and buy it. So this whole arrangement is free, apart from the one more popular. Apart from the pot, which I got from the Oxfam shop, or not Oxfam shop. We have a shop here, a local one for local hospice. And I tend to go in there, so there we go. Alright, so that, I don't think we need to add anything else. I think that's as much as we need to put in it. It's a natural arrangement in my lovely blue textured pot. Can't see much of the pot anyway really, but so there we are. I hope you like that. So go out this weekend, go into the countryside if you can, or just go and have a look, even in alleyways and places. You'll be surprised at what's growing. Honestly, there's a load of free things. This elderflower grows everywhere, I promise you. Even when I lived in London, I saw that growing in alleyways and places. Probably won't get the poppies maybe, but again, the poppies aren't going to last. They'll probably only last a day or two because they're so delicate. And yeah, I like it. I'll put that on the table now. Hope you enjoyed that. I'd say if you make it with the poppies, then you probably need to replace those in a couple of days, but that is a natural foraged candle arrangement for you to make this weekend. So have a go, see if you can make something similar and maybe put it on the website. Share the website with your friends and keep inviting friends. We're up to way over 3,000 now, so that's really lovely. Thank you for continuing to invite people to the group. I probably won't see you next week because I'm having a week off work this week, so I probably won't do a demonstration next week. If we go to some nice gardens or something, maybe I'll do a little live there in the gardens or something like that. Don't know where we're going yet. We just thought we'd, my husband got a week off work, so we thought maybe we'd go away for a few days. So we'll see what happens, where we end up, and I will let you know. And if I can do a little live, I will do, but probably won't be a demonstration next week. Alright, so have a lovely, lovely week, and I'll see you probably in 2 weeks' time. Alright, enjoy. Have a great weekend. I'd say I'm going to a Blenheim Flower show tomorrow, so with Mum, for her Mother's Day. So if I can do a little live there as well, I will do. And I'll show you how, I'll show you what's at the Blenheim Flower show. There we go. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, everyone. Have a nice break. Have a nice week. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.